guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be like a first impression review type video on the Artis brushes. So I have got the whole, oh, this is huge, Elite collection here. So this is the Elite collection with the mirror finish. The reason why I wanted to do a first impression sort of review on these is because these are like huge at the moment, and I was so lucky to get this whole set for my birthday from my sister Mel. So thank you, babe, because I'm so excited to use them. Now before I get into the video, these are really expensive. I'm not saying everyone go ahead and go buy them or anything like that, because this set does retail for about 500 Australian dollars. And that's really expensive. Like, I would never buy that for myself, but it's all for the video. So what I've got here is I've opened that up and you can see all the brushes inside. So we've got like two big ones, which I assume are for the face, and then we've got like three medium-y sort of sized ones, which would be for like concealer and that sort of stuff. And then we've got some smaller, more precision type brushes. So I'm just gonna, do my makeup with them and put them to the test. I'm just gonna take out one. So this is the biggest brush. So first impression, it's really, really soft. Like, wow, extremely soft. The handle is a little bit flimsy. I feel like for the price that you pay for these, you'd think that they would put a metal handle on them, not like a plastic one. I literally feel like if I go like that too hard, it's gonna snap. So I'm gonna have to be really, really gentle with that one. But yeah, I'm really excited to give this a go because it is so soft. Holy shit. And some of these precision ones are really cool as well. Like, I really feel like you could even do like a winged liner or fill in your brows with them, but yeah, we'll see how we go. Oh, it's actually called a liner brush, so there you go. So yeah, let's just get straight onto it, shall we? Oh yeah, and I also did forget to mention there are 10 brushes in this set, so I'm gonna try use all 10, but we'll see how we go because I can't promise anything. So with the first two, I don't really know which one to use on my face. Should I use the oval 8 or the oval 10? You can see that's the size difference. I feel like this one, oh yeah, I feel like the small one will be easy to work with for me personally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with primer. So I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Step 1 Nourishing Primer, and I'm just going to dot that all over my face nice and evenly, and then I'll just use this brush to spread it out. I usually use my hands for primers, so oh wow, this is really soft. So I'm sort of just gonna like tap it in, I think. This does feel really nice though. So yeah, it's actually blended my primer in really, really well. I normally don't like to use brushes for primer because I feel like it doesn't really get into your skin, but this has like melted right into my skin really, really nicely, so that's a good sign, isn't it? So now I'm going to move on to foundation. I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is the Julian Smooth. I'm in the shade 210 Sandy Beige, if anyone was wondering. Actually, I'm not going to lie, it's not really my shade. It's kind of a bit too dark, but I'll just work around that. Right, this is why I hate foundations without pumps, because you get way too much and you're just like trying to scoop it back in. Wow, what a disaster. All right, I'm going to use this same brush, start applying that. Yeah, you really have to be really gentle because I feel like this is really like quite bendy, but I just covered two sides of my face so quickly. It's not even funny. And the even bigger one would probably make it even quicker. And it gives quite a full coverage as well. So I'm definitely finding that a lot of product is going onto my skin with a lot of brushes, and like when you use beauty blenders and stuff, a lot of the product actually just ends up in the tool. Whereas this is depositing all the product and it's making it go on really full coverage, which I don't usually like a lot of full coverage, but you know, I'm not having the best skin day at the moment. How am I holding this? I just don't want to break it. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm not really having the best skin day. So full coverage is definitely welcome over here. Wow, that actually left a really nice finish. I've never got this finish with this foundation before. That's so nice. And I've never felt something so soft on my face either. I'm just gonna make sure I get this down my neck just to make it look like it's my colour. Which, guys, you're probably like, why are you using it if it's not your colour? Well, I normally use this when I'm a little bit tan, but now that it's winter, I'm really pasty. And my tan from Bali is worn right off, so... Actually, my legs are still tan, which is weird, but the rest of my body, not so much. Now that the foundation's on, I'm going to go in with my Fit Me concealer. And I'm just going to conceal my little breakouts and stuff. Because they ain't cute. And I think I'll take this little mini one. This one is the Oval 4. And I'm just going to use that to press the concealer in. That works really well as well. Now that my little pimples are concealed, I'll conceal under my eyes with Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer. I love this concealer for like day-to-day wear. It's so light and weightless, and it doesn't crease or anything when set. And it's not too heavy. I hate when it's too heavy under there because it goes all crusty and just gross. Might even take this bigger brush. This is the Oval 6. And just work that in under the eyes. Oh, this works really well. Okay, now that that's all on, I will conceal my under eyes with the RCMA translucent powder. The application of this is so annoying though. I have to get it onto my little palette, so I always just feel like I'm wasting product. But I'm going to grab that same brush that I used to dab out my concealer, and that is the Oval 6. So I'm just going to dab out all those lines to make sure there's no creases. And then go in with that powder. And I guess the best motion with these is just the dabbing motion. So I'm just going to go all over my eyelids. I kind of feel like I'm baking. And then for the rest of my face, I'll go back in with the Oval 8. And I'm going to use my Australis Fresh and Flawless powder. And just dab that on as well. What should I move on to now? I feel like I should do my eyes. Now, I'm not sure how far I can go in terms of eyeshadow with these. Like, there are these round ones here, which is called Circle 1R and Circle 1. So one's slightly rounded and one's flat. So I don't know if you can see that. But I might grab this slightly rounded one, which is 1R. I'm going to go in with my BH Shaaanxo palette, and I'm just going to pick up this little transition shade here, and I really don't know how this is going to work, but I'm going to try to put that in my crease. I just feel like you really need fluffy brushes for eyes, but we'll see how we go. So that's definitely not as seamless as I'd like it, but it's going to have to do. I'm just going to grab maybe this rose gold shade here. And I'm just going to use that same brush and just apply it on the lid. I feel like this will be amazing for cream products. Okay, I'm just going to leave it there for the eyes because I feel like there's not really much else I can do with eyeshadow. This is really boring, but okay. I'm then going to use a shiny tiny angle brush. Maybe I'll use the bigger one, which is the Linear 3. And I'm going to grab some of this like burnt orangey colour there, and I'm just going to pop that on my lower lash line. Now I don't even know if this is how you're meant to use these, but hey, I'm just going for it. And then I'm going to go back to that little brush and just grab this champagne shade in the middle and just pop that in my inner corner for a highlight. I'm now going to apply mascara. This is the CoverGirl Supersizer to my top and bottom lashes. Alrighty, I'm going to move on to my brows now. This will be so interesting. So I'm going to use the Linear 1, which is like a really, really fine sort of liner brush. So I'm going to comb them first. And then I'm going to grab my brow powder duos by Anastasia Beverly Hills and see if we can do this brown. This might be a total disaster, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so I guess it kind of worked. It gave me like a really nice natural feathery sort of brow, which I ain't complaining. So I like my brows like that. But you can't get like a real precise brow with it, definitely not. But yeah, we're just gonna go with the feathery brows today. Okay, now I'm gonna try to bronze, which who knows how that's gonna work out. I'm gonna use MAC's Give Me Sun. I might try this same brush that I used for the rest of my face. I'm really nervous. This could end. Oh my god. Yeah, like that. Oh, okay. Can you see that? Holy shit. This is just not moving now. Ah. Right guys, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply bronzer with a different brush. Just real quick because that is not working and I didn't think it would, to be honest. I'm just going to bronze up a little bit. Yeah, I don't even like this bronzer anymore, to be honest. It's kind of a bit muddy. Right, I'm not even going to do blush because I don't want to ruin my face even more, but I'm going to use the cream highlight. So this is the Josie Maran cream highlighting stick. And I'm just going to apply a bit to the brush and then tap it on and see if that works. Oh, okay, that works really beautifully. Yeah, okay, this works amazing with cream highlighter. And now to finish off the look, I'm going to do my lips. So I'm going to go in with Colourpop's Lippy Pencil in Tootsie. And then Colourpop's Ultra Matte Lip in, what is this shade? Midi. Nice pinky nude shade. And that is the finished look. But today's video is not about this look, let's be honest, because this is really boring and simple, but it's about these babies here. So there's only 3 that I didn't use, the massive one, and then there's a bigger sort of straight one, and the tiny roundish one, oval one. But I used these ones, so I used 8 of them. Now, I really love them for cream products. As you can probably tell, foundation worked really nice, concealer went on really nice. The cream highlighter went on beautifully. Like, I really like this one. I think this brush is my favourite out of all of them. The round oval 6, just because it was great for concealer under the eyes, even setting the concealer. It was amazing for the cream highlight. It's really hard to find something to apply cream highlighters on really nicely, so that worked really well. So yeah, I really loved this one, and I honestly really loved this one as well, and I can't wait to try the biggest one because it just went on like so beautifully and smoothly. Like, my foundation looks absolutely flawless. I don't know how it looks on camera, but in real life it looks pretty good, and I never really get this foundation to such a full coverage, so that is really cool. It's super duper soft, and yeah, it just was so quick and easy. For the rest of them, like, I think I'll have to sort of have a play around with them a little bit more. Definitely just play around with more cream products because they work amazing with cream products. Do I think it's worth how much they cost? Yeah, look, I don't know. If you're a makeup fanatic, then maybe, and you just collect it and you really want to have it in your collection, then I'd say go for it. But for a normal everyday person, it is really not necessary to spend this much on these. In my honest opinion, probably the eBay dupes are just as good. You know what I'm actually going to do? Right after this video, I'm going to go on eBay and buy a set, and I'm actually going to do a comparison video. Let me know if that's something you guys want to see. I'll probably do it anyway because I want to, like, I want to see how similar they are, or if they're like exactly the same thing, or if they're completely different. So I really love to compare the eBay ones to these, because I'm pretty sure the eBay set is like 20 bucks or something like that. It's really affordable. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this mini review and first impression type video. I hope it wasn't too boring or anything like that. But yeah, I really enjoyed this, and I always love trying out new products and tools and all that sort of stuff. So I hope you find this helpful. If you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys!